Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Border Girl, and I am here, and we are going to do some co-working. Let's see. Alright. There's the music. We're gonna get the Clicky Keyboard up. Thank you, Galaxy, for the lurk. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers of love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Let me move my... Let me just sit down over here so that I'm not on the edge of the screen. Okay. So, let's see. Let's get some sprints. Okay. There we go. I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, but here we go. Alright, so we're going to be doing sprints in the Discord server as well. If you would like to join us, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put into the chat. Or you can just stay right there in your Twitch chat and sprint from there. I am going to start a random sprint. Let's see, where is it? Some of you guys are about to be in an ad, by the way. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know, exclamation point back. So let me know that you're back. I'm gonna duplicate this. Put that over there. Okay. $10 minutes and 30 seconds? Okay, that's not very long. I'm gonna do a 10-minute sprint. Hopefully within that time I can do the server maintenance that I'm supposed to be doing. Darth says prompt. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Those of you who were in ads, not Darth, should be back. And if you're back, welcome back. How are you, by the way, Darth? Awake, lol, yep. I'm okay, I suppose. Alright. I'm done with that. Let's see. When does this end? Tomorrow. Okay. It's shaping up to be a three-way tie right now. Goodness. Okay. After this sprint, I might do no, I have to do these things. I might do that tomorrow. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. I did the server dailies. All right. I am going to start a new sprint in 4 minutes. So be sure to rest, relax, stretch, all that jazz. Gonna join with 498 words this time. This, okay, join, sorry. Also, this is going to be 45 minutes. According to the random wheel in the server. I need to look at this. Let's see what we need to do. During this break, I'm just going to be looking at one person voted for that. Okay. This is weird. I need a better way to see these things. Let's just export this. Hopefully it will show everything on one screen because I'm getting confused at this. Wrap text, please. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, this has all the information I need. Thank you. Alright, because that was annoying. I may or may not have a new song. Looks innocent. I saw it. I did see it. I see your new thing you sent me a DM anyway about what you're planning on using the daily travel prompts for songs, which is interesting. Yeah. We usually have the daily travel, we sometimes have daily travel contests where, because they come out every single day and I have been doing them daily and they're almost at 1,000 now. But a lot of people don't complete them. Some people do randomly, a couple of people more than others, but the time it has the most activity is when I do one of these daily travel challenges and I make it where There we go. 45 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I make it where it's a challenge to hurry up and complete as many daily drawable prompts as you can within a month. So like last year I did it. I think it was in February. Was it February or March? No, I think it was in March last year, because I remember on April Fool's I had said, great job everybody, you guys did all those drawable prompts. Now I am never going to write another daily drawable. And people were like, what? We just had fun with this. And I was like, April Fools. Yeah, so that was last March. I did it. But this year, people wanted a Valentine's themed daily drawable. So I did it in February. Some people voted for a Black History Month themed daily drawable. So I was like, both of those are in February. So I'm going to add in some Black History along with some Valentine's prompts. And I did, this time it was called Drawable Rewind, where I went back and looked at some of the prompts that were not answered before, and I compiled them in a list and said, okay, if you guys answer 2 prompts a day, one prompt will be the new prompt of the day, and the second prompt will be an old prompt of a past date. Then whoever gets the most prompts wins. So that was the Daily Drawable Rewind event that I hosted in February. A lot of times that's when the Daily Drawables get the most attention, because they're like, everybody's trying to do as many as they can. But usually every day, a lot of people don't do it. I've seen you and a couple of others have been doing it every day now, even with a different format, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, because sometimes I feel like I post the Daily Drawable prompt and nobody does anything. And I've been doing like almost 1,000 now, so that's cool. Some people are busy, some people don't have inspiration for it, so it's fine. They're there if anybody needs them. But when people do use them, it shows that they are actually like, hey, I'm actually getting inspired by this. But yeah, the last Daily Drawable run that I did, I just said, go in the past and answer as many Drawable prompts as you want. And people went crazy, and they entered a lot of them. This year was a little bit more organized, because I had specific ones that they could dig up from the past. I think I like this one better, because it put less pressure on people as well. Because some people were last time just like, let me do as many as I can, let me do as many as I can. And some people got all the way up to 100, and I was like, that's good. But some people who are really competitive might feel like, fanfictioneer waves dramatically, but then bonks their head, I think, on the top of the chat room store frame. Oopsies. Well, I think you might be in an ad fanfic, but welcome to the stream with your creative little entrances. Ow. Anyway. Hello. Yes, hello. How are you? Some of you might be in an ad, though. Exclamation point and still let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you were back. I'm looking at these clips views. I was like, this is not it. I thought it was saying people who created clips in my channel, but it's saying the clips they created having the most views, which makes more sense, because I was like, what? Okay, I'm glad you're doing good. Working on any new projects or old projects? I heard up to the how are you before I started. I figured that. I said that you guys were about to be in an ad. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hide some of these entries. I'm gonna hide this, hide this. And you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. Hopefully you are back now, fanfic. I think I did say before that you guys were about to be in an ad. Yay, you are back. Nice. Alright, so anyways, I was asking, because I figured you were in an ad, but I was asking, how are you? And you said you were good. And then I was saying, are you working on any new projects or perhaps some old projects? Okay. Alright, let me just get rid of these because I don't need that. I can just have the total of this. Yep, got a few new ideas lately. Feel free to share if you'd like. Alright, this is the same thing, so I'm gonna hide this one. I don't need this information. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Kobe Stream Bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. I'm trying to see what kind of things people purchased. This person purchased none else. Okay. Add-ons. Okay, this is a little baby duck book. Yeah, let's do this. Nobody got their wallpapers. Physical book. Okay. I should have known that was selected. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna find all of these that have numbers in them. Okay, hide all of these. Alright. Okay. Alright, 31 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Feel free to share what you were working on if you care to. If not, no worries. We are just lurking and working. I personally am working on updates, but I also have to work on managing this Kickstarter because this is the first successful Kickstarter that I've had. I planned on doing another one for May, but I think I'm gonna skip out on that one because we're already halfway through the month. And this one has not concluded. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wait until, was it July? They called it something else. No. Let's see when this starts. It is July. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna wait until July probably to do one, and so that I can prepare better. I wanted to do one this month, but it's not gonna make sense. Next year I should probably be more prepared for these things. Alright, let's see. hide all this. I don't need to see when the survey was responded to. Alright, this is a mirror, so I don't need this information because this one is being annoying. Darth says today is George Lucas's birthday. All right, here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. What'd I miss? I was just telling you that you have permission to share about your new ideas if you wanted to. Need to find how to These boxes are not formatted well. And it's still not working. I'm confused. Where is... Okay, I'll leave this alone. I need to save. Alright, so fanfic says one of the ideas is a story of a world where men are the fairer sex except the LMC. The title is Of Ice and Iron, Antithesis of a Knight's Harem. It has a very wholesome romance in it along with magical surprise. Interesting. Another is a video game idea currently called Project Literally. Literally being live the rom-com life yourself. Interesting. Thank you for sharing those ideas. Darth wants me to play a song. I shall do so after the ads. Alright, welcome back from the ads. Hopefully you're back. Now, you said which of the titles was I reading when I got cut off? The literally one? Probably, hopefully. No more ads. Which of the titles was I reading when I got cut off? Oh. But yes, I said that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Of Ice and Iron, and Antithesis of a Knight's Harem. Interesting. And then you said a video game called Project Literally. I'm calling it Literally, but it's LTRLY, which stands for Live That Rom-Com Life Yourself. What kind of video game is that? And is it like a, what do you call it? Visual novel type video game? Is it like a dating sim type video game? Or is it just like a platformer shooter? I don't know. Alright, so we have about 19:45 on the clock, but what we're gonna do is read I mean, not read, but we are going to what do you call it? Yes, we're going to read first. We're going to listen to Darth's song. It is called Lost Signal in the Outer Rim. Lost Signal in the Outer Rim, Legends Never Left, is a cinematic, nostalgic tribute track released under Off the Grid Archives in celebration of George Lucas's birthday and the generations of imagination his work inspired. Blending emotional sci-fi atmosphere, spoken word storytelling, and reflective space opera energy, the song explores the legacy of Luke Skywalker, the expanded universe, LucasArts, memories, paperback legends, late-night gaming eras, and the creative spirit that shaped modern fantasy and science fiction culture. The track moves through fading transmissions, archived stories, twin suns, forgotten timelines, and the emotional connection fans still carry for the worlds that helped define their childhoods. More than a song about one franchise, it is a tribute to creativity itself, honoring filmmaking innovation, storytelling, practical effects, game development, and the timeless power of imagination. Even across distant galaxies and changing eras, some signals never truly disappear. Legends never left. Alright, so Fanfic says, I already have 11 DLC planned, a development roadmap, game design document, and so on. The game is a 3D open-world anime stylized romance game. I've got so many documents for its development. Interesting. Well, much success with that development.
Darth Turlin. On an open transmission to everyone listening. Jedi, smugglers, Sith, rebels, and galaxies beyond imagination. I just want to say, happy birthday, George Lucas. May the Force be with you. And thank you for the stories. Sun's burning through the haze, young Luke dreaming far away. Moisture farms beneath the light, longing for a greater life. Full theaters and crowded lines, children seeing stars collide. Model ships and practical flame. Cinema would never stay the same. Hope survived against the dark, families carried by the heart. One creator changed the sky with a story built to fly. Lost signal in the outer rim, static whispers from another age. Legends never left, still alive beyond the page. Lost signal in the outer rim, through the darkness we still hear them sing. Legends never left, carried by the force within. Paperback stories filled the shelves, Jedi legends growing still. Mara Jade beside the flame, Thrawn arrived and changed the game. LucasArts late after dark, X-wings flying through our hearts. Knights of old Republic wars opened ancient hidden doors. Landlights glowing through the night, friends still chasing hyperspace flights. Every gamer knew the sound when the LucasArts logo hit the ground. Lost signal in the outer rim, static whispers from another age. Jedi across the screen. THX echoed through the machine. American nights beneath neon skies. Dreamers learning how to drive. Indie running through the flame. Changing cinema frame by frame. Skywalker's sound inside the storm. I'll reshape the art form. From the ranch to Pixar light. Artists building through the night. More than one galaxy was born from the mind of George alone. Old books stacked beside the glow. Stories Disney let go. Luke stared down into the glass. Whole generations fading fast. You shouldn't have sold it. Silence hanging in the room. Twin suns fading through the haze while old echoes still resume. Lost signal in the outer rim. Static whispers from another age. Legends never left. Still alive beyond the page. Lost signal in the outer rim. Through the darkness we still hear them sing. Legends never left. Carried by the force within. Carried by the force within. Twin suns rising once again. Through every dream, the stories gave us. Happy birthday, George Lucas. And may the force remain with us. Across hyperspace and memory, the signal still survives. Legends never left. Legends never left.
Thank you so much to Darth Torlin for sharing that one. We still have 11 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. And yeah, I've turned on the clicky again. It's time for the other music. Oh, and just guess what happens right when this music comes on. Dream Cartographer in the chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Came in and music was spooky right off the bat. It did sound kind of spooky, especially at the end, but it was not very spooky. It was more of a ballad. If you want to check it out, please do check out Darth Torlin. The full song is here. But it's like a sci-fi ballad for George Lucas's birthday. Excuse me. But yes, anyways, welcome to the stream. We have 10 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. We were just chatting a bit, sharing some music, sharing some ideas for projects, video games, and all kinds of things. I was updating my servers dailies, and then I was trying to update some of my supporter perks, which I feel like the whole year is just like getting away from me, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I plan on being here for another hour, probably, hopefully, and then I will have to go again. But hopefully this is fine. Thanks for letting me share, says Darth. Thank you. Let's see. 9:18 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Andrew's lurk mode. Thank you so much for the lurk. God bless. Much success. Any prayers of love and knocked your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. I would like to say that if anyone would like to vote for Saya, please do. This is the last day that you can vote. So please do vote. If you're not familiar with it, it is basically the People's Artist Award. What happened here? What is this doing? Okay. The People's Artist Award. There's only 14 hours left to vote. And you can vote for free. You can also donate to help boost the votes. So, if you would like to vote, please do vote. Alright, so. I really need to work on my writing. Maybe not yet, though. No worries. Much success with your writing whenever you work on it. We got 7:47 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Or if you're resting, you can rest during the sprints. You can chat, you can do whatever you like. Let's see. Some of you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this one's better.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Goodness. What was that? I wasn't even looking at the screen. Thank you for the kaboom. I'm like, what? Darth says, hey, Kofi, will Word Girl do fun things when you donate? Yes. Kofi Stream Bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while in live, fun things can happen. For the chaos music. Yes, indeed. He would love that laughing. I was just surprised because I was like, wait, what was that? Let's see. I'm trying to... How do I get this to... Okay, let's see. Here we go. So I was not doing it correctly. And that should be fine now. Wait, I don't think I've seen it with that soundbite before. What? The kaboom? Interesting. Alright, let's see. Now I can hide some of these because I don't need
Obligatory associate. Do not speak.
Okay. Thank you so much to Dream for the someone say something. My hair's being weird. 3:03 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, let's see. I can hide this. Oopsies. Okay. Someone wasn't having it. Else would induce streamer debuff. Don't lose your voice again. Ah! Yeah. Oh. My voice starts acting weird, but it's not because I'm sick or anything, and I don't think I'm losing my voice, but for some reason, I do have to keep on clearing my throat. But yeah, I don't think I'm losing my voice, thankfully. That was weird. I think it's just allergies because, spring weather and stuff. But I should be fine. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. I said that because someone tried to get you to stop talking. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. True. Yeah. Right. Alright, let's see. During this 5-minute rest break, I'm just trying to see if I have to do the things. Okay, hold on. We don't need this information. Alright, that's good. I think I mainly got most of the information that I need. Okay, 2:29 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I probably have time for a couple more sprints depending on how long the sprint lasts. Dart says, later, Wordy, I'm gonna try to sleep so I can go walking and then work on the prompt. Well, God bless my success, Dart. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you get some blessed rest. We got 1:16 on the clock for all you resting folks out there. Be sure to stretch, hydrate, rest, and all that jazz. I still need a stretch command, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Go for my stretchy. I did not know. I didn't know what I was about to read. That's hilarious. Oop, 20 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Darth says, teacher's pet will be challenging without being not safe for work. What? Interesting. Well, that's maybe where your mind jumps to, but everyone's different. That was not where my mind jumped to with that prompt, but yeah, we'll see what you come up with. I can hide this. Digital. Okay, digital. Two digital? That's kind of weird. I mean, okay. Huh. Alright, good. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, who is this? What? Okay, that's strange. Okay, let's see.
clearly not enough gas. Let's... Whoa! Too much gas! Too much! Ah!
Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Dream Cartographer, for the big red button that has been pressed. And now people are in ads, maybe. I'll wait for the ads to be over. Whoops, that's not clicky clicky. Okay. Of course. 12:02 on the clock for all you sprinters out there, and I will spin the big red button when the ads are over. Let's see. Mm, 11:40 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. Dream says I had to do it because I knew I'd literally be when you were least expecting it. Apparently, I care slightly less about being poor. Alright, so let's take this away for a quick second. And we are going to spin the big red button. Explain a playlist song. Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you have a playlist song in mind? If not, I will name a random one. Let me know. And what this usually means is a playlist song from one of the character playlists. Explain why it's on the playlist. Or something very specific about the song. That could be considered spoilers, maybe? I don't know. You could also ask for a secret song on a secret playlist, because some characters have secret playlists that I have not shared with the public for reasons. So it's all up to you. If anybody else had gotten that one, I would be more concerned that they would be like, what is this? But I know you understand the character playlist, you are familiar with the character playlists, and you have secret playlists. Yes. I need to see that. Okay. Well, whose secret playlist? And it's only one playlist song. So if you name a person, and then I can tell you one song from that secret playlist and a hint of a reason of why it is on there. Because it being secret already is revealing something. But if you just ask for a regular playlist song explained, I can explain more. But if you want a secret playlist song, then I will give a limited explanation to it. But yes, feel free to tell me what character you want me to reveal a song from a secret playlist. Also, I love how my song started playing on this game. Exactly. That was hilarious. And that's the funny thing. When you came in the first time and the other song was playing, it was like, wow, interesting. Yes, this is actually a shuffled playlist. So the funny thing is, it's not planned by me, at least. Does Rodney have a playlist? I believe so. I know that there was a song that I said, okay, I'm going to be listening to these songs while I'm writing about Rodney, because I wrote Rodney's actual World Anvil article, which you probably read, I think. And I was like, I need to listen to something while writing this article. And I started listening to stuff. Now, I didn't make an official playlist yet for Rodney, but I am going to make that on the agenda to actually post a YouTube compilation playlist of Rodney songs. You haven't read the Rodney article? Oh, okay. I need to go back and figure out what song I was listening to while I was writing his article, because I know that song will be on the playlist, on Rodney's playlist, but I just have not fully compiled it. Also, a thing about the playlists, I had those spreadsheets, I think, that I shared with you as well, of the songs that are on the characters' playlists. Because what happened is, sometimes YouTube, depending on which channel uploads certain videos, they'll be like, oh, this video doesn't exist anymore. So, and I would be like, I know this character had more songs on their playlist, and then it says, includes one unavailable video or something, and I was like, no, what song was that? And I got so upset because my brain didn't remember what song it was. This happened to Ezekiel, and I was like, I know there was a song on Ezekiel's playlist that I can't remember what it was, and I was so annoyed that I can't remember what it was. I feel like I can figure it out if I think hard enough about it, but I said, okay, what I'm doing from now on is going to actually add, every time I add a song to the playlist, I need to put it on the spreadsheet too, because then if it gets deleted off of YouTube or something, then I can just look back at the spreadsheet and know what song was supposed to be on there, and I could either find it by the official person or find it by another channel, post it, and then re-add it to the playlist, or just have it for reference that I know that this song was a song that this character had on their playlist. So, speaking of that, I have some songs for Bruce that I did not make his full playlist yet either, because I've been writing about Bruce lately, which is Go From a Stretchy. It's very funny. But yes. And I was like, I need to make Bruce's playlist. Now, I have a lot of songs in my head that I want on there, but then I'm like, I didn't officially make it yet. I was like listening to some of the songs while I was writing about him. But yeah, I need to do that, and I need to also make the spreadsheets for him and Rodney, and I think it was somebody else that I said that I started making a playlist for, and I wasn't really like a main character. Does Mr. E have a playlist? Not currently. I have some ideas for what kind of songs would be on Mr. E's playlist, but I would also ask Mr. E's voice actor as well what kind of songs he would think would be on there as well. But yeah, I do have some ideas for it. But yeah, he'd be another choice. Unfortunately, I will ask you to choose somebody else, because it would be unfair. I don't have a full playlist for him yet. I don't really even have a dedicated song in mind. I just have a vibe that I will have to find songs for. But yeah. If you want to redeem this later, you can. Because I know you're always DMing me and asking about secrets. So you don't have to come up with this on the spot. If you want to say, okay, I'll keep this in the back pocket, and one day you just DM me and say, okay, I know which playlist I want. I know which song I want explained. Then you can do that if you like. Because I know that you are a person who thinks very critically about things. Like, you're very meticulous in your choices and decisions and reasoning. So some people, if they get a big red button and it says a thing, they're just like, ah, and they just name whatever. But you also have very strategic planning and such. So I totally understand if you're not coming up with something on the spot and just asking it on stream. And since I know you, and I know I communicate with you outside of stream as well, it's not a problem at all to wait. You could even say, all right, I want Rodney, but when you get his playlist together, then tell me. TVH, I did listen to a Lynn song actually recently that I loved. Ooh, really? That funny. Was it, what is it? Oh my goodness, why did I forget? 4:30? I forgot what the song is called, but that was a funny little April Fool's you did. But I honestly started to put that on Lynn's playlist for real. That would be funny. I just think that would just be a funny jab at Lynn. Because Lynn wouldn't put that on a playlist. But it seems like something in world that a person might say, hey Lynn, I think you're gonna like this song. And then they're just like, like a way to jab. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting little joke you did. That was funny. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. We have 5 minutes on the resting clock. Let's see. I ran out of words because I deleted something because I decided to rethink what I was doing. I'm trying to write a supporter update, and I'm like, oh my goodness. The funny thing is, this document is titled May 12th, and then the heading said May 13th, and it's May 14th now. It's like, this is how my updates go. I get them planned out, and then I don't send them, and I don't send them, and then it's like May 31st, and then I'm like, it's so annoying. Okay, good. I just needed to make up those words. Oh my gosh, really? Says Dream. That sounds like it would 100% qualify as messing with Lynn. Yes, it would. It would. It would just feel like a Elena would be like, seriously. Okay, let's see. Eight o'clock. We can only do probably like a 30-minute sprint and then we should be done because I'll do a 25-minute sprint. Because I'm gonna have to leave soon. I'm gonna join Same Words, and I feel like, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I said, I'm gonna try to get this update out today. I didn't. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens if we're able to do it in this, within the confines of this sprint. "25 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there."